Hey, I just want to talk to you about my most recent painting, a monumental protest painting, The Spirit of St. Louis. It's actually about the period when the McCloskeys came out of their house with automatic weapons and faced off against nonviolent protesters walking down their street.
I mean, they knew we were coming because we were loud. I mean, we're chanting, we have drums, horns are honking.
Now, if those of you who have been watching me and seeing my paintings, I focus on what I think are these essential moments in American history and our current life.
There was a lot of masculine energy that was being represented there, and I kind of wanted to be like, hey, it's Pride Sunday. We're gonna make this pretty queer. I'm gonna stand up here and you ain't got a problem? Good.
Where we have a conflict and that conflict shows up in real life. So in this case, we have the McCloskeys who are very focused on protecting their land, and we have the Black Lives Matter protesters walking by. McCloskeys pull out guns and there's yelling and screaming, and it's just, to me, essentially American in a way, and a little bit disturbing because it's what America is right now. I really love the image of you just kind of, it's a serious thing, right? And yet, you did bring, at least from what I saw, you brought a lot of joy.
I think that Black joy is definitely important. I think that Black people suffer, but Black people are also amazing.
Now, in today's talk, I have a treat for you. Actually, was able to get interviews with a couple of people in the painting. I have an interview with Cori Bush, who is soon to be the U.S. representative for District 1 in Missouri.
Many of us are the same people who have been marching since 2014 for Michael Brown.
Right.
Many of us are the same people who marched for who protested more than 400 days for him, and so many others turned around and protested again in 2017 for Anthony Lamar Smith and so many others, and then protested again here for Breonna Taylor and George Floyd, and have protested in other parts of the country, and we have never went in anyone's home. And so that was absolutely ludicrous that they would even think that.
I also have featured in the painting a dancer, and this dancer showed up in many of the images from that day and many of the photographs. And I actually found it really cool, this idea of this really fabulous dancer dancing in front of the McCloskeys' house.
I wanted to have fun. I was wearing a flashy outfit, and I think, people smiled when they saw me, and kind of that instance of harmony within the chaos, for me, kind of, it just was relief for me and for them.
But I also like that image, of the image of this person who, we know the McCloskeys would not want living on their street. They are the type that work to make sure that the block association restricted the area so that it wouldn't have unmarried people in the houses.
My thing is, what fruit do you get from me? And so the McCloskeys, along with everybody else in this district, as I walk, when it's time, because hopefully, most likely, I will win on November the 3rd. When I get to walk those halls of Congress, the work that I will do will also benefit and help the McCloskeys and their family members or loved ones that are in the district as well.
So what I was trying to do was, capture this event that happened to transfix the nation. And for me, it's not really about duplicating what actually happened. It's really more about capturing the sense of what was happening at that time.